Glad you could be with us today. This new system is hosted by Koali, and we're referring to it as CM, which is curriculum management. And for today's presentation, I'll be using a different login, but we are using the single sign-on, so you'll be able to use your regular Lone Star email and password to log in. All right, once you've logged in, you'll be on the landing page that contains some tiles. Try to make that a little bigger for you. This tile over here on the right is the users tile, and this is a list of the CM users and their email information. Now to get back to the landing page, we'll use this little navigation bar right here. This is the Switch Apps, and it will allow you to get back to your landing page. And then here we're going to click on the curriculum tile, and it will open your dashboard. Now we're looking at the dashboard, and it will contain only the proposals that you need to review. Every person's dashboard will be customized to the proposals that require action from you. This area right here, my proposals, unless you're entering proposals, this area will not have anything listed. Under the username, your name will be up here when you are logged in. You can modify some of your settings, and we do suggest that you edit your notifications. So if it's on all notifications, it will send you an email for every proposal that lands on your dashboard, or you can switch it to daily summary, and it should give you an email one time a day with the proposals that are ready for you to review, and then save. And then again, we're going to navigate back to our landing page, click on curriculum, and it will take us back to our dashboard. Some items at the top. This Switch Apps icon is also available up here at the top. You can use it to navigate. This Help button here at the top menu, it will redirect you to the CM SharePoint site where Training Resources Library is located. And I'd like to save that and show that to you a little later on. Right here will be your action item list. If you're responsible for making a decision on a proposal and it needs your review, this will show you how many proposals are ready for you to review. If you have several proposals and they don't all fit in this window, then you can click the View All, and it will provide your proposals in a list format, and you can access them this way. I'm going to navigate back to the dashboard. And just wanted to show you that up here, this action list will take you to the same view as this View All. And each of these boxes, you can access each proposal by clicking on the title here. Before we actually begin reviewing proposals, I wanted to take you through our navigation bars on the left. The top one is the dashboard, which is where we are. I'm going to skip over proposal and proposal groups for now, and I want to show you the current inventory. You can click on the courses bar to see courses that are currently in the LSC course inventory. These are the same courses that are in our catalog. Now, this is just a long list of all the courses that are in our inventory. As you can see, there are several. So you'll need some ways to navigate and search. Up at the top in the search bar, you can type in the first few letters, and it will provide you a list of all the history courses that are in inventory. And we're going to just look at History 2327. And again, this is a current catalog item. It will show you the prerequisites, and this is a live link, so you can open up this course if you need to. Down here, it shows you credit hours and contact hours, the campuses where it's offered, if it has a honors version, whether it is part of a dual credit or a PLA. And then finally, here are the student learning outcomes for this course. And we've been able to add if these are an ACGM outcome or a Lone Star outcome or a WECM outcome. Back to the courses, also wanted to show you another way to search. This is the search options bar here on the right. So you can select an area of study, or you can also enter in all the courses for the history curriculum team. And that will just really help you narrow down your search when you're looking for a specific course or a specific program. Now let's go back over to the programs that are in inventory. These codes are really just to help us in using our programs and navigating them through. What you'll really want to do is just use either your search bar up at the top or search over here by area of study or curriculum team. Again, we're going to pick on history today. And history does have this program right here. Again, it is a program that is current in our inventory. It's also in the catalog. It shows you the catalog description for the history degree. And down here in the curriculum plan, it begins to break down the semesters for you. So as you can see, here are the courses in the first semester, second semester. It'll show you how many credit hours are in each semester. And then finally at the bottom, it'll show you the total. And then below that will be other catalog information that we have printed in our catalog. Another way to look at programs that are in our inventory would be this tracks and paths bar. This is for programs that have tracks where students can select a track within a degree plan. And VISCOM is a good example of that. And it functions the same way that our programs do. It's just that we had to divide the programs that have tracks into a different segment for our use in CEM. We do have other types of curriculum items that require review and approval, and these are called experiences, and these will include PLAs, dual credit proposals, and faculty credentials. So let's just take a look at the faculty credentials for history. At this current time, there is one credential requirement for the HIST rubric. And this is current, and it's been fully approved. Now, the other bars on the left, the policies, right now we don't have any policies in there, but as we begin to prepare for our next catalog in the 21-22, as the policies in the policies and procedures section of the catalog begin to go through the review, then they will be held under this policies bar. Agendas, currently we're not using the agendas function, but when it's utilized, committee agendas will be accessible through this tab. And then finally, reports. You can run and save reports on the inventory and on proposals. And we'll have more information on using these reports in our training resources library in the near future. Now, back up to the top, and I want to go over some proposals. When there's a current version of a curriculum item, such as a course or a program, and it needs to be changed or deactivated, or even if we want to add a new program or course, a proposal will be created in CM. The coordinators will be working with the curriculum teams, and we will enter the proposal, gather the appropriate documentation, and start the proposal on its way through the review and approval process. Here you can see the entire list of proposals that are in CM, but the easiest way to access the ones that need your attention will be from your dashboard. We're going to start by looking at this history course proposal. Now, this is a proposal that is just a test, a demonstration proposal. So if you see anything that doesn't look quite right, just know that these are for our testing and demonstration purposes only. This proposal, when you open it up, you can see it is under review, as the other courses that we were looking at had the green bar with current in it. This proposal right now is under review, and it has a workflow status, and this will show you the current step that this proposal is on. Right now, it's the curriculum team member step, and when we expand this, we can see the history of this proposal, who entered it, where it's been, who's approved it. You can see comments in here as well. Comments will travel with the proposal, and they will be part of the permanent record. So that will help you when you're reviewing proposals, if you need to find out a little more information about what steps it has been on or who has had a chance to review it. This changes list shows you all the areas of this proposal that have received changes from the original course. As you go down, you can see information about this proposal. Right here, proposal documentation will show you curriculum team minutes or other supporting documentation that's needed for this proposal. The changes will show up in the yellow boxes. We've added some text here, so anything that we've removed will be in red and we'll have a line through it, and anything we added will be in green. So you can see easily what text was removed and what was added. Here in the catalog description, we added a comment to the end of the description. Prerequisites, there was a change. English 1302 was added as a prerequisite. The dependencies area will show you programs that do use this course. Here, if there was an existing lecture-only instruction type, we have modified it to include a lab now. So you can compare the blue existing box with our proposed. Here it shows you this was 3 lecture hours a week with 48 contact, and now we've added a lab and increased the contact hours to 64. This is another view of that same lecture lab information. We've added 1 hour of lab, so there'd be 16 contact hours, and it's increased our total contact hours to 64. Down here, the existing campuses that offered, and here you can see that we've added Houston North to the campuses that are now going to offer, that are approved to offer this course. And then down below, we have our modified student learning outcomes. They're in the yellow box, and they're marked with either ACGM or WECM or Lone Star outcomes. The existing are in the blue. What we're changing it to will be in the yellow. Now, once you've had a chance to review this proposal, your options for the approvals or your actions are approve, There is an area for a comment, and for an approval, you do not need to provide a comment, but it is welcome if you would like to add one. There is a send back option. Now, this is a new feature in CM and it has a lot of power. This feature allows the proposal to return to a previous step in the workflow, usually for additional changes or considerations. And you'll notice it does provide a choice where you can send it back to the curriculum coordinator. There is a comment required with this. And we do want to emphasize caution because the first person to send the proposal back will move it to a previous step in the process before the other committee members have had a chance to take action on it. So once a proposal is sent back to a previous step, it has to be then moved forward again in the proposal process for the curriculum team to be able to take action on it. And then your other option is the deny. And you can deny a proposal. It does require a comment. Return to course. If you wish to, if the proposal is for a revision or a deactivation to an existing course, this link will allow you to see the current active version of the course. Print will allow you to print the proposal, the audit log. This selection will allow you to view changes and who made them and when they were made. This is a great way to see the life of the proposal over time. And the audit log, the table of contents. This is a navigation tool that can let you move through different sections of the proposal quickly without as much scrolling. For this proposal, we think it's fine as is, so we're going to choose approve. And note that because we're making an approval decision on a step that involves a committee, that it will wait for 51% of the committee to take action before it can move to the next step. You may also see an acknowledge button that shows up here. And if you do have an acknowledge button, that is just to give you another opportunity to review the proposal, to add a comment, to add your vote in case the proposal has moved on because of the 51%. So just know that you will have the opportunity to record your vote, and the curriculum coordinators will be watching both the votes and the acknowledgement comments to make sure everyone's had a chance to record their action. Okay, now back to our dashboard. Before I move on, let me just show you that this does record the vote. We are in CM user right now. That would be our name. And it has recorded the vote for this user. Okay, so now back to the dashboard. And let's look at another proposal. This one will be for a program. Again, notice the colored ribbon at the top that tells you that this is under review. The workflow status will open up again and give you more information about where this has been, any comments that have been made, and what step this is on. As demonstrated in the course proposal before, you'll see that changes are also noted in the same way. If we've changed text, it'll show up in a yellow changes box, and our additional text is highlighted in green so you can see where the changes are. Down in the program plan, if we want to change courses, Anything that we've removed will be in a strike through in red font, and anything that we've added will be highlighted in green. Also, if the credit hours per semester have changed, it will show you. This is in red and it has a strike through, and our new credit hour total is in green. Again, you can see here that we've done some moving around of courses. So we've moved Government 2305, we've removed it from third semester and added it up here to the second semester. Each of these is a live link. So if you need to click on these courses and open them and view them from here, you can do that. And then finally down here at the bottom, you can see we're still at 60 hours. Let me show you, there is proposal documentation. Right here, if you need curriculum team minutes, it'll be up towards the top of the proposal. So once you've had a chance to look this over, let's say there is a problem with this proposal, or there is a reason that we do need to deny it. So we'll just make a note in there to help in the review process. It will record the denial. Comment is required. And this will be recorded that it is a denial, there has been action taken, and then it keeps the comment. So finally, let's go back to our dashboard and let's look at the faculty credentials. In our faculty credentials proposal, you can see that we have added, there was one line for our credentials and now there are two. The first line is the history, and then we've added specific credentials for history 23-27. Now let's say we do want to send this one back. What I wanted to show you was currently, this is at the curriculum team member step. There are 3 curriculum team members. I'm going to send this back to the coordinator. With a note to please add additional documentation. I'm going to send this back and let you see how the workflow status changes. Once this has been recorded, the proposal moves without giving the other curriculum team members a chance to look at this. So the curriculum coordinator will have to make any changes or contact the team, make corrections, and then submit it again to the team for review. Now we've been through how to see the course program and experiences inventory. These are our inventory bars. And we've seen how to review and take action on proposals that you have in your dashboard. And there is one more item I wanted to show you. And that is this help button up at the top. And this takes to our SharePoint site. Let me make sure we're showing this on this. There we go. All right. This is our CM resources library, and you have videos and how-to guides that will help you do almost any of the things that we looked at today. And we'll also have posting of other instructions and videos as they are developed. Okay, now I'm going to navigate to our catalog and turn this back over to our other presenters. Thank you for joining today.